What is up? I am back. I am playing Disney Dreamlight Valley today. So this game looks kind of like Stardew Valley. It looks kind of like other farming games, but I was given a review copy for the game. I hit them up. I thought it was a super long shot because this game is currently $40 or $30 or somewhere around there. And also, they gave me the highest edition for a review copy. I was like, whoa. And there's this cool intro. Really cool intro. It plays as soon as you get into the game, but I'm going to be quiet now.
To the most villainous, lived together in harmony. However, as time passed, the forgetting set in, and the world fell into darkness until you arrived.
Yep.
You have the power to make it special again.
You can customize your character. So this is just the default character.
With your help, this dream world can grow back into something magical. This is a place where you'll have no worries, where you'll wish time could get frozen, where you can find a friend in everyone.
Have no worries. I love it from the Lion King. Ratatouille.
A place where you can find
There's so many references to Disney movies.
Where every day is a dream
Really
come
cool.
true. This is Dreamlight Valley.
Dreamlight Valley. Okay. They have a bunch of editions. You can buy like the Ultimate Edition, Deluxe Edition. I currently have the Ultimate Edition. And which costs like $40 or $70, I think. It is becoming free in a few months. I just want to state that. But also I want to state that even though I was giving a review copy for the game, that is not influencing my opinion of the game or review that I will do. This game, I'm pretty sure, is going to be really fun. It's also partial controller support, so I will try it out with the controller. Let's jump in. All right, so it should load into the character creation, and let's see what that entails. All right, so you can pick a default character that kind of look like maybe some Disney characters or a modification of some Disney characters. So let's see. Maybe this character? Do we want to be a guy or a female? Guy already kind of looks like me. Should I just go with this guy? Here, let's go with a female. Why not? A lot of character customization. So we'll go with that eye. Well, no, let's go with that eye. Now there's some really cool eyeballs pick. It's not super in-depth, the character creation, but it's pretty good. And you can pick two different color eyes. Oh no, this is eyeshadow. Alright. So I will go with purple eyeshadow. Which one looks best? This one? Is this the bottom? What's the difference between these two? Oh. So part of it is purple and part of it is pink now. Interesting. I think that it has a really cool contrast with going from the top down. Let's do... not super high contrast. Let's go with that. An eyeshadow. Oh, you can pick how you want it. No, I don't want it like that. Or if you want it like this. Alright. Maybe like that. I like that little glow on her eyes. Alright. Doing this character customization. I will play this game for about 2.5 hours, maybe. Because after character customization, it will be about that. So, the first video will be long, but I'll play for an hour and 30 minutes on the first video, probably. Alright. Eyebrow. Man, lots of eyebrows to pick from. Not the most in depth. Character customization, the most that I've actually done recently was Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Best character customization I've ever seen in a game. All right, let's go with that. And lip color. All right. Oops. I picked a different mouth for a second there. No, I like this one. Where's it? No, not that one. Not that one, too. What about this one? No, let's go with this one. Yes, this game will be coming out for free eventually, but this character customization is currently out. You can import it once you get the game, when it becomes free. I don't know if it will work on PlayStation when it becomes free, because PlayStation, I think they're have exclusives for PlayStation, and so it doesn't work for the character customization right now until 6 months from now, I think they said. Or maybe a little bit sooner, but just don't quote me on it. Alright. Now let's go with that full. And then you can pick which one you want. So it could be glossy with that. Not glossy. Just, there is some gloss to this one. Not gloss for that one. What's the difference between these two? I can't tell that much. I can see a little bit. I see. It's the middle part. Okay. No. What's the difference between these two? Oh, I see. No. No, that one has an outline. I don't like that one. It's like a pink outline. You see that? I just want that. That's clean, simple. I like my characters simple, clean, elegant. You know how to be. And then let's see. Man. Even though it's simple, I bet you can make a really cool character that kind of looks like you or looks like someone you're trying to make. I would like to see your creations. You can post them, DM me on Twitter or something, or not DM me, but at me on Twitter, TreeofEmber, and with any character customizations that you can create, if you want to, I will see them. And if you want to show the picture that they're supposed to look like, that's even better, because I would like to see that before I can actually get a comparison. What's this? So color. What's the color thing? So I'm just going to switch, or I'm going to go with the regular chin, the first chin. Is this like eyeshadow or blush? I don't see any green. Oh, I see green on the eyes. No. Huh. Opacity? Oh, yep. Blush. Okay. And we'll just go with that for blush. No, I don't want. This looks like it has a sunburn, kind of. I'm just going to go with this one, the first one. Freckles. So you could do a lot of freckles if you want. Huh. No, I'm going to go no freckles. Well, it's not actually real. Most people have something on their face or freckles in some way. Let's go clean. We'll go no freckles. Birthmark. Alright, we'll go with a birthmark. We'll make it very, very light on the eyes. And I think that's good. I think that the character is getting there. You can actually put mustache on every character. Interesting. And a beard. Mustache and a beard. Handlebar mustache. I don't want... How do I undo it now? Oh, you just uncheck it. Okay. Face paint. What's this? A little Mickey symbol? A little Mickey Mouse symbol? What's the colors for Mickey Mouse? Little Mickey Mouse symbol. No, we're not going to go with the little Mickey Mouse symbol. Oh, I thought I just undid all the stuff I did. So it doesn't label it, but these two are female and male body types. Oh, very interesting. Because this is a skin in actual real life. I've never actually seen that in a character customization before. Very, very interesting. I'll give you them props for that one. Go with that. Go with skinny. Not super skinny though. So I think that is what I like for that. Hair. Let's see. Can I zoom out? Man, there's so many hairs to pick from. Does it let you do the male and female hairs for both of the characters? Yeah. I actually really like that with her. All right. I think that I'll go with... Don't know. Maybe this or that? That's a hard decision. Even though it's just hair. I bet I could change it down the road. So let's go with... this hair. Have it short, but nice. It's a very nice hair color. Oh, color. Let's change the color there to maybe a violet. Like a dark violet. All right. What's this? Highlights? Should I do a dark highlight? Like a black highlight? Can't really tell. So let's see. A blue highlight? That's very cool. Like a light blue highlight? Also, for the eyes, I forgot to change the eye color. Alright, I think that is good for my character. Maybe they'll add more customization down the road. Right now, this is the character customization, and that's pretty cool. We'll go with the character name I always do for females, which is Ruby. And that is from the anime, or it's not really anime. Well, there is an animated version now, but it is the cartoon Ruby, and it's my favorite one of my favorite shows of all time. Highly recommend watching that. It's not Disney, but it is definitely a great like animated cartoon. Bolasoft presents.
Our story begins with an ending, as you decide it's time to leave the city behind. Yearning
All right.
for a pause from life's responsibilities, you arrive at a familiar place.
Nice.
A quick stroll along a nearby path leads you to a spot where, as a child, you found that life was simpler. And with a touch of imagination, all your dreams would come true.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Finding the perfect place for a rest, you begin remembering these long-lost dreams and drift off to sleep.
You know, I was just editing one of my videos, and I touch my face a lot, even when I don't realize. But there's a statistic that people touch their face like at least like a couple times every hour, and so that's a statistic. It says you just unconsciously do it, like you itch your nose or you itch your face in some way. Everybody does it.
Well, hello.
Merlin, okay. What is this? Are you spectacular, enhanced, or might you actually be real? Ooh. So this is a Dreamlight Valley. Okay, that makes sense. This is a dream. Of course I'm real. Well, you never can be too sure around here. I'm afraid you have to excuse me. I haven't met anyone in ages. Ah. Well, welcome. Well, no. Aha. Welcome to Dreamlight Valley, my friend. Dreamlight Valley, this place is. Oh, wait. Oh, it's my character. Dreamlight Valley, this is. Dreamlight Valley, this place is. Strangely beautiful, sort of creepy, awfully mysterious. Awfully mysterious. Let's go with that. That sounds cool. All right. I feel like I could explore this place forever. I still find all its special secrets. I feel like I could explore this place forever and still not find all of its secrets.
But
Yes, the valley is full of mysteries. But there was a time when it was also filled with magic and wonder. But I haven't introduced myself yet. You're no doubt wondering who I am. Duh, you're Merlin. You're some sort wizard. You're an old man. I don't know. I'm playing into the character. All right. Duh, you're Merlin. It's so strange. I almost feel like I know you. You're a great and powerful wizard, right? Well, yes, but also I'm going to try the controller now. Well, yes, but not just a wizard. I'm a soothsayer, a protagonizer, progenitor. I have the power to see into the future. And I'm also quite skilled at alchemy and practitioners, seeing into the future. All right. Now that you've settled, there's the small matter of who you are. Me? I'm Ruby. Ruby. The only way to get to Dreamlight Valley is to pass through dreams. So you must also possess great magic. Otherwise, how could you be here? Magic? Me? Ha! No way. I don't know how I got here. Yes. Great magic. Magic? Me? Nah. Well, it comes to magic. I can't tell an abracadabra from an alakazam. Oh, I think that you find that magic often chooses us, and rarely does it choose unwisely. All right. In fact, I'm quite certain that you're the one we've been waiting for. You're going to save Dreamlight Valley. All right, so let's see. What can I do to help? What's in it for me? Save it from what? Let's do that one. A wise question indeed. After all, a problem can't be solved until it's understood. If we're to restore the valley to what it was, a place of magic, of wonder, and of friendship, we need to stop the forgetting. The forgetting, okay. So there is a story in this game. The forgetting, once and for all. We must. I'm sorry. I can't seem to remember what we were talking about. The forgetting? Ah, yes, the forgetting. Yes. We've have to forget me. We'll have to forget me. Forgive me. Why am I saying forget me? You'll have to forgive me, but now you can see where it gets its name. Everybody forgets dumb stuff. I forget what I'm talking about a lot. And that's just a thing. And also because of like my like learning or English learning disability. But all right, listen closely and I'll tell you the tale before I forget again. Dreamlight Valley used to be a spectacular place. I thought I was going to read stuff. Life was flourished until one day our ruler left without a trace, and the forgetting, our memories began to fade, and Dreamlight Valley, we did not preserve the memory. I can't read that fast. I'm sorry. And as I can see into the future, I knew that someday someone would come to help restore the valley. Sweet. I'm here to restore the valley. I will be becoming the savior. Tell me more about the forgetting. tell me more about the missing ruler. I'm ready to help restore the valley. Tell me more about the ruler. Well, now all the wonder, magic, and friendship in this valley comes from our ruler. They watched over the valley and kept us safe from dark magic. But one day, they started to act different. Though I can secretly remember it. Scarily remember it now. And then our ruler simply vanished out of thin air. Wow. Interesting. It's been years. I think I've lost all track of time because of the forgetting. Your ruler just up and left? Your ruler just up and left? Doesn't sound like a great ruler. There must have been some reason. Maybe the forgetting made your ruler leave. There must have been some reason. Maybe your ruler had to leave. Maybe they didn't have a choice. So it just gives you like a synopsis of what you will say, and then it actually says something completely different. So you could get into issues that you say something that you don't mean to say. A lot of games do that. That's not a thing that this game exclusively does. A lot of games like this does that. Oh, our ruler was kind and very noble. They must have quite a good reason for why they left. Though I can't remember what it was. Tell me more about the forgetting. Yes, of course. Let me see. Well, when our ruler left, the sky turned dark. Then those horrid night thorns infested the valley, spreading everywhere like it was a bad thought. The more night thorns that appeared, the more clouded our memories became. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Why something I can't remember the face of all the friends I've lost, or the names of all the spells I've forgotten. Maybe we get rid of the night thorns? Maybe. Guess memories will restore. Your friends will come back. And I don't want to do the friends will come back. The magic of the valley will be stronger than ever. Your memories will restore. Get rid of the night thorns? Now there's an interesting thought. Didn't have that thought before? Okay. I'm ready to help restore the valley. All right. We're ready and set to restore the valley now. Oh, shoot. I skipped that text. It's okay. It's been a small test of your magic. It'll be a small test of your magic. You'll see since the forgetting, I've been puzzled about the house blocked by the 9 thorns. Come along. We've investigated together.
I tip my hat to you.
So
though I prefer not to take it off.
Oh, he actually has voice lines. Cool. All right, so it actually shows you the controls. It shows you Xbox controls. All right.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Hello, Merlin. What's up? Welcome to Dreamlight Valley. What should I do? Let's examine those thorns blocking this house more closely. Just think what we might learn.
Thank you. You're very kind.
Thank
Well,
you.
hello.
Thank you, Merlin. Sorry you can't right now.
Off with you now. Lots
Off
to
with
do,
you
lots to
now.
do.
All right, let's see.
Oh,
Enter.
hello.
I'm consulted my notes and discovered that night thorns began infesting Dreamlight Valley soon after our ruler disappeared.
Ha
All right. No, not even I can remember the blasted things. Only someone who can harness the magic of Dreamlight will be able to. And I'm certain that someone is you, Ruby. Of course, why else would I be here? But I'm just ordinary. That may be, but I've seen seemingly ordinary people do extraordinary things before. That line is in so much stuff. I can't even name them stuff that line is in. Now focus your thoughts on the night thorns. It's a cool, like, don't get me wrong, that was a cool line. I like that line. I really do. It sounds too easy. Yes, let's do this. Gross. It's all dirty. That sounds too easy. Perhaps it is, or perhaps it's the hardest thing you've ever done. Only one way to find out. Feel the magic within you and say the magic word. Abracadabra. Flickless afflictus. Beebly backily boo. Peekably boppily boo. Bibbly boppily boo. Ah, the fairy godmother's magic phrase. Wise choice. Yeah, restored it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We did it. All right. Aha, we've done it. Bravo. Bravo. Ruby, this proves you can harness the power of Dreamlight magic. Sweet. Well then, there's no choice to lose. There's no time to lose. Let's go inside and see what's become of this house.
Off with you now. Lots to do, lots to do.
Alright, so let's see. Oh, there was a lot of thorns inside this house. And Merlin looked kind of worried. Merlin, oh dear. The night thorns have made their way inside the house too. That's strange. Suddenly, I can't remember why we came in here. Are you okay? Must be the night thorns. This house must be important somehow. I sense it too. If only I could remember why. Ah, it's those prickly night thorns. Being near so many of them is clouding my memory. You must restore them before they consume more memories. Focus your magic once again, Ruby.
I tip my hat to you, though I prefer not to take it off.
Been a long time since Dreamlight Valley received a... So I have a quest here now. You arrived in a strange deserted village called Dreamlight Valley and encountered Merlin. Seems like he has a valley... seems like he was expecting someone. Could that someone be you? Focusing your magic on the door, you remove the night thorns, gaining access to the abandoned building. Or abandoned house. The night thorns have spread in the deserted building. Merlin asks for you to help remove them. Remove the night thorns inside the house. Alright, that's my current quest. And I currently have it tracked. Alright. So I just go up to them and remove them. Let's go. Let's do this. This is cool. Alright. And then here's my storage. I can store stuff. I got coal on me. I got a clothing bag, a heavy sack that holds various clothing items. Clothing. I have 2 clothing bags. Do the same thing. And we'll pick up this. There's Mickey Mouse and Merlin. Oh, so we unlock pictures. All right, so this is Dreamlight Valley pictures. So we have to go and find all 14 Dreamlight Valley pictures, 37 of the old ruler's lost diaries, and Wally. Wally has some memories. Moana. I'm probably going to pronounce stuff wrong, even though I've not seen Moana. Personally, that's one of the Disney movies I haven't seen before. I've seen most because I have little brothers and they like Disney. I like Disney. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm old school Disney though. Like I like Ratatouille. I was still a kid when Ratatouille came out, but Ratatouille, Beauty and Beast. Yes, Beauty and the Beast, great. I love Beauty and the Beast. Wreck-It Ralph, really good. Really, really good. I was an adult when that came up. Or, no, I was still technically not an adult yet. I was a teenager, probably. And it was a very cool movie. I love the theme of Wreck-It Ralph. It's a great theme. Cinderella, I'm not going to go through all of this. It is be encumbered. Just know that there's a ton of Disney movies. Maybe almost all of them, if not all of them. Probably not all of them because there's so many. And there's some obscure ones. There's so many obscure ones that I don't think that those are going to be in this game. All right.
Well, hello.
Goodness, glowing orb you pulled from the night thorns. It's a memory. It's like a fog has lifted. I can recall something of great importance. Mickey Mouse and I were at the Dream Castle, and we left some time there. Something important. We left something there, something important. Let's go find it. What was it? I want to see the castle. As you should. The castle is a magnificent. Though I'm afraid it's seen better days. If only I could remember what we've left there. Well, we must go solve this mystery. But wait, there's something else returning to me. When our ruler left, the royal tools were lost, gathered throughout the valley. We must find them quickly. They're filled with ancient and powerful magic. The royal tools? If I could find those, then maybe I could help the valley, learn more magic, solve the mystery of the forgotten. I don't think help the valley. You're a pure heart, Ruby. It's been thought helping each other that we get out of the blasted mess. First, we must obtain the pickaxe. When the forgetting came, our ruler left. We forgot the pickaxe, driven into a blighted stone in the plaza. Come to think of it, that was around the time the sky went dark and the night thorns overran the plaza. Then all a bit of muddle, I'm afraid.
Ah, yes.
Muddle means like muddled memories, I think, which is clouded. Clouded. That's like another word for muddled. If you don't know what muddled means. No. One's been able to lift the pickaxe from the stone. It's the sorcerer in the stone. All right. But then no one was you, Ruby. All right. Yeah, no one's me. And after all, it wouldn't be the first time someone pulled something from a stone and became a hero of legend. See, what did I just say? What did I just say? What did I just say? Sorcerer in the stone. Pull the pickaxe from the stone in the plaza. Got it. Anything else? You must also find the other 3 royal tools. The shovel, the watering can, and the fishing rod. You need them for what's to come. That is, if you're staying here with us. Of course. For now, I just want to meet everyone. I just want to meet everyone. Well, there are a few villagers scattered about, and others will need your help now more than ever. Of course, you need a safe place to eat, sleep, and keep your energy up if you're going to help them. So consider this house your home. This is probably the old ruler's home. I'm betting. It got so much potential. It's a bit of a mess. It's so small. I hate that phrasing. So small, like I watch tiny home videos all the time. They interest me. And so, hey, if the fitting for the house, if there's enough space for all your stuff, it's a perfect size for you. It's got so much potential. That's the spirit, just as a whispered word can conjure great magic. This house holds much promise. In fact, I seem to remember that the ruler of Dreamlight Valley had a house like this one. This is probably the home of the last ruler. Perhaps you'll do as much good for the valley as our ruler did. In fact, here's a little something to get you started. If you ever feel like you need a boost of energy, there's something in there that will fill you right up. Oh, I got a chest. Cool. Well then, I'll be at Dream Castle. You can find me there when you're ready.
Splendid.
Quest log. Alright. Press A. Alright. Alright. I got a really little tiny home. It is kind of a tiny home. But I don't need more space than this at all. Because I got my storage. Pretty much all I need. And probably a bed. Probably need a bed in here eventually. Got this little chair. This chair is not the greatest though. And I got this little radio. Here, I don't know if that's copywritten. And it's playing, I think, Disney songs. So that radio is playing Disney songs. If I get a copyright strike, I have to mute it. That part. So I'm sorry. So let's go collect all this stuff and then we can collect these coins. Do these disappear? That would suck if they do. Alright, let's just collect them all. Oh, they do. They disappear. Alright, you have to be fast about it. Don't do Gallo. Stuff disappears. Alright. Got a bunch of coal. Got some carrots. I'm very interested in seeing how the farming happens in this game. All right. Harvest plant. Let's pick that up. Man, I have a lot of thorns to clear out. So my quest log is currently... Next quest is locked. Marilyn asked to recover the royal tools. So to get to the royal tools, Marilyn is waiting for you at the castle. So let's clear out as much thorns as I possibly can, actually. And we'll check my mail. Ultimate Founders Edition stuff. Very interesting. So this is what you get in the Ultimate Founders Edition. Currently, I don't know if the Founders Editions will be available after the game comes out. But I know that there is currently stuff that you get for playing the game early. I missed out on some stuff because I didn't get a code for the game until later. Or until actually today. But I got a ton of this stuff. Like a little crown, a little like I don't know, Buzz Lightyear, maybe? A little tart. Oh, I think that's like Cinderella. Okay, maybe Cinderella. I don't know what this is from. This little turtle. Well, that's cool. Oh, I got a ton of money. Look at that. All right. Interesting, interesting. And Buzz Lightyear themed TV stand with a TV and Buzz Lightyear right here. Oh, wow. I got lots of stuff. Look at that. I got... Oh, one of them's facing one way and then other is facing the other. What is this? I like that. Buzz Lightyear themed pants. Interesting, interesting. So you have 59 days to collect your stuff. And if you paid for the Ultimate Founders Edition and didn't collect it in that 60 days, probably you got 60 days after you boot into the game. So you just have to delete your save and probably get a new one. Cloud save. Before claiming your items, we suggest you sync your account to the cloud. With the cloud save, you will enable cross progression with other platforms, ensure your Founders Pack items are synced with your account, protect your progress, and avoid online conflict in the future. Connect with main. Welcome back. Sorry, I did a jump cut. We're now back in the game. I actually enabled cloud save now. So here's the map. I pulled up the map just a second ago. Oh, a bunch of Dreamlight. I'm getting kind of overwhelmed when looking at that. All right, we'll learn about that later. We'll learn about that later. Sunlight Plaza. Huh. So let's zoom out. Let's see the scale of this place. It doesn't look very big on the map, but it could be a lot bigger in reality. And really hard to see the stuff unless you have it unlocked. You can't really see. It's really hard to see because it's transparent in the background, so it gives me a headache a little bit looking at that. But I like it. I like the map. I'm liking this game so far. So events, complete duties to earn tokens. All right, Pixar Fest Star Path. For 3 years in a row, Pixar Fest has brought together fans from across the world to celebrate the animation studio that presented us with some of the most iconic and memorable characters in the world. But this year, you can enjoy the celebration right here in the Dreamlight Valley. Fulfill your fantasy duties to collect iconic tokens, get stylish new looks inspired by the celebration of Pixar Animation Studios. Go on a journey along the Star Path and celebrate Pixar Fest in the game with favorite Disney and Pixar characters. See you in the valley. All right, interesting. Remove night thorns. I need to do 50 of that. Sell meals. All right, mine topaz. Ooh. Oh, I got like a little squirrel with Incredible squirrel. Oh, I like that. That's a premium one, though. Shoot. Unlock premium. Premium Star Path. Activate the Premium Star Path to collect tokens faster and unlock even more exclusive rewards. You will even more iconic new looks and special furniture to decorate your valley. So you can shine like a star. So these are going to be like the season pass, I think. Ooh. Yeah. I might do that in the future. Unlock premium. All right. Right now it doesn't let me. It's all red for some reason. Yeah. Before I did that save or cloud save thing, I wanted to what? What was I doing before that? Oh, I got a bunch of stuff. I got the first one. It's probably removed 30. All right, so let's go remove some more. Remove a couple more. We need to remove 50 to get that little prize. All right, let's go remove 50 of these. Ooh, I got a new workbench or a bench and stuff. Cool. Interesting. And there we go. Collect that. Collect this. collect all this. All right. Oh, I wanted to collect the mail. All right. Let's go collect the mail. Since now I'm signed into a actual cloud save that I can actually transfer between account or platforms, which is really cool. Having cross-platform saves is a really cool system. But does that mean that you have to play online? I don't think you have to play online. All right, collect it. I did not purchase it. I got this for free. I just want to state that as a fact, and that I'm grateful to be giving a review copy. It actually says review for review. Ultimate Edition for review. Which was really cool. I've never actually seen that on Steam, a Steam game before. I found the watering can. Oh, sweet. Watering can unlocked. Alright, open the tool wheel by pressing RT and select the watering can. Alright, plant that. Oh, okay. I found out how to water. Alright. I'm watering these little plants now. Where are you? Oh. Oh. It's that little turtle. There's a little sparkle. I like it. That's cool. Disney movies are so much. And they always keep on making movies, so I can't remember. I don't remember, or I don't even know all the Disney stuff. But I don't think that every single Disney thing is in this game. Like I said before, that'd be kind of too encumbering. All right, now I'm playing in 4K. So this is my first impression of the game. I'm just going to... That little turtle's following me around. That's really cool. Hello, turtle. I got like a little pink clothing pouch. Alright. So since I collected the pack, I'm able to unlock now the Pixar Fest. Confirm and get 100. You have to spend 4,100 Dreamlight. Ooh. Activate the star path. What's the difference between these two? Activate the star path to collect tokens faster and unlock even more exclusive rewards. You will earn even more iconic new looks and special furniture to decorate your village so you can shine like a star. Here, let's just spend that much. I don't know if you can get I don't know if you can get Dreamlight by just playing. Maybe you can. Or the Moonstone. It's not Dreamlight, it's Moonstone. Okay. Maybe you can? But I don't know. Sell meals, mine, sell items, collect star coins, pick up fruits. I have a lot of tasks to do now. So I can buy these currencies for a lot of money. You get a discount on your first purchase of 100. No, I'm not going to buy any. Definitely not going to buy any. I just want to unlock the premium to actually get more if that's worth it for people. And I will be writing a review this week for sure on this game. So I want to play this game as much as possible. I might not play this fully on stream every single minute I play it, but because there's a lot of stuff I actually need to do, like collect all that and water and harvest and get feel for the game more. Oh, I already did it. All right, so we can plant that. And it's dripping water whenever it's fully watered. You can see that. All right. Oh, I have a new thing. Repair house. Homes. Houses. Repair houses. All right. Foraging. Ingredients. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Here, I don't need... I'm gaining water somehow for just walking around, I think. How do I switch again? Oh yeah, it's like this. Oh, there's a camera mode. Huh. What does it take? Is it taking pictures? Can I look at those pictures? XL-15 spaceship model. Is that from Buzz Lightyear? I don't know. I'm sorry. So I can get some more moonstones. So since I spent a bunch of moonstones to unlock premium, let's do that. Without energy, say goodbye to many activities. Eating or staying inside your home will refuel your energy. Oh, so you don't even need a bed, you just stay in your home. A healthy cooked meal is the best way to replenish energy. So I don't have any energy anymore. Oh, that's what that symbol was. All right. So I just ran out of energy. Now I have to actually fill up my energy bar. It looks like I just filled it up by entering my home. Very cool. All right, let's... How much do I have to spend to... Ooh, I have to spend a lot. We'll eventually get that. How do I want to place this down. How do I place... How do I access my inventory? All right, how do I access my inventory? I can transfer that stuff. A bundle of goods to start an adventure with. I want to open that. How do I open Merlin's welcome gift? I'm really hoping I don't get a copyright strike. All right, so I left the house, and just for if I get a copyright strike, I want to say that every single time. Because there is music actually playing in there that I don't know if it's going to get copyright written. And I might have to mute that part of the video. So collect that, collect this. So you have energy. You're limited on energy. I also want to figure out how to get Merlin's welcome basket. How do I open that? Ooh, the apples just drop all over the place. Oh, I lost the apples that went over here. Alright, whatever. So how do I open Merlin's welcome basket? How do I do that? I'm interested in seeing how to open that. Alright, we collected that. We can go back over to events. Pixar Fest Star Path. 21 more days remaining for this. So I need to play this a lot and get all this done in that 21 days. Do I have to buy every single thing? Obtain at least 3 of the 7 rewards from page 1. Alright, so I just have to obtain 3 of the 7 over here. Which I want the credit squirrel. I want it so badly. I want it. Well, I'm probably going to be playing this game a lot. So let's see. Sell meals. Let's talk to Scrooge over here.
Good day, dear.
Oh. Ho. Oh ho. You gave me quite a scare. A start. Start? Don't you know never to sneak up on someone? Well, he's contemplating his investments. I love Scrooge. Love Scrooge. Scrooge is one of my favorite characters. I love DuckTales. Like, the new DuckTales, super good. They're so good. I've been watching those on... Well, I haven't finished the new season. I have them all recorded on YouTube TV. You're Scrooge McDuck. Ah. Yeah, that I am. You must keep up the business news. Though my business is in a sorry state these days. Sorry, just look at my shop. The whole valley is in a sorry state. It's not so bad. How did you get like this? How did it get like this? The whole valley is in a sorry state, let's say that. That may be, but you can't be hopeless about it. A true visitor sees opportunity around every corner. After the sky went dark, most of the villagers skedaddled. Skip town. All right. The fewer and fewer clients came in until they stopped altogether, but I can't remember where they all went. I knew I stayed to take care of my shop and my money, of course. Then, oh yes, the night thorns blocked me in, and I can't remember much after that. But like light glitters off gold, I'm starting to remember how the village used to be and all its investment opportunities. Life's about more than money. Scrooge will hate that. I know Scrooge will hate that. I'll like to get in on the investment. I just want to help the village. I think that I'm going with the second one. Scrooge would love that. I could use some help. That much is true. Perhaps we could come to an arrangement. Let's hear it. I've got a deal for you, Ruby. If you help me make enough star coins to put my shop back in business, I'll make sure it's stocked with everything needed to put the valley back together. Goofy used to have a stall in the meadow to the south. I'm sure he'll appreciate any help you can give him. That lad doesn't exactly have a mind for money. Goofy doesn't have a mind for money. I bet. Totally bet. You need to find a way to break the rocks blocking the road to the meadow when you can. Find Goofy and find him and help him get back in business. Then you can help me with my grand reopening. I see you have a map there. Don't forget to use it if you want to find your way around the village. Yeah, that says village.
Thank you.
Not valley. All right. There's a tutorial. Let's go. I like the looks of this game. It looks very nice. It's not really demanding on my computer too. Like my CPU is pretty good. Like it's not at all like doing stuff hardly. My GPU, yeah, it's going, but I am playing in 4K and streaming it 1080p and recording at 1080p. So I'm pushing it. Boom, I got the stone pickaxe. The pickaxe in the stone. Let's go. It's flying around. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I just made it. Oh, half of the place turned blue, but half of it is not blue anymore. Still. Interesting. Oh, that looks so much better, though. The sky is so much better. I can actually see a bunch now. It's a lot brighter now, though. Ooh, this is a note from the last ruler, I think. Whoa, I convinced the frame Scrooge McDuck to open a business on our village. He's planning to say he's sure it will be a good investment. Convince the famous Scrooge McDuck to open a business in our village. He's planning to say he's sure it's a good investment. So I found the first note from the old ruler who set up Dreamlight Valley. All right, collect all this. Oh, I'm running out of energy here. I'm definitely running out of energy. All right, got a new clothing thing. So I need to go get more energy. Oh, I can actually eat. How do I open up my inventory? Wise backpack? Oh, there we go. Open. We got a chair, apples, cookies, chocolate chip cookies. Aw, goody sweets. Eat. Those sell for a lot, so I probably don't want to eat those. Let's eat apples. I can easily get apples. So I just recharged all my energy by eating some apples. And Scrooge is right here. Hello, Scrooge.
Greetings, neighbor.
Greetings and salutations. Making sense of things. Where can I find Goofy? Goofy used to run a stall in the meadows to the south. If you have something you don't need, you can sell them at the stall for a pretty penny. Oh, sweet. That's where you can sell stuff. All right. I need to get over there. All right. So my next one I want to get is the squirrel, but I want the motif. So it's an Incredibles motif. Let's do the Incredibles motif. I like that. And then let's get the squirrel as the last one. Three of the 7 rewards from the first page. I want to collect them all, everything. Hopefully I can collect everything. That would be great if I could. So I spent 2,500. Let's see if I get everything back. The moonstones. How many moonstones would I get? 100, 200, 300 so far. 700, 500. So that's 1,200, 1,000, 2,000. That's 2,000, 2,175. So you don't get everything back but you get almost everything back if you get to the end. So if you're going to spend the money, because I think this is a premium thing, like you need to actually spend money to get that stuff. I highly recommend actually getting everything unlocked if you're going to do that. It's a complete option. You don't have to do it. You don't have to buy the game right now too. Like, it's going to become free. But if you do want stuff, there is currently stuff available only for playing right now. And yeah, like that premium stuff, that's not going to be around next year. Or this event. This event is not going to be the same probably next year. It'll probably be different. Alright, so I can collect more apples. Alright. Let's skip doing that. Let's go actually meet Merlin at the castle, I guess. I found the watering can. I found the pickaxe. I need to find the shovel and the fishing rod now.
Oh, hello.
Ruby, this is the dream castle. It holds many secrets. Answers. Oh, blast it all. I can't seem to remember what's inside. I bet that inside the castle we'll find the key to saving the village, riches beyond measure, even more mysteries. Precisely, the castle is filled with mysteries and wonders. If you're going to restore Dreamlight Valley to its former glory, we must get inside. All right, let's get inside to restore Dreamlight Valley. So let's go inside. Easier said than done, Ruby. The night thorns that enraced the dream castle aren't like any you've dealt with before. They're stronger and will make more of your magic to defeat. Or take more magic to defeat. Follow me. There's still much to show you.
Thank you. You're very kind.
They say the same things over and over, but that's okay.
Oh, hello.
Everything in Dreamlight Valley is made up of, well, Dreamlight. It's sparkles, you see everything and everything, even a wizard such as me. But Dreamlight becomes scarce and as forgetting fell our valley. As the forgetting fell our valley. Ever since you arrived, though, the magic has started to become back. All right. I have to use it wisely. I made it too strong. The magic is connected to me. I want to make it stronger. I don't feel very magical. I want to make it stronger. All right, but it's not that desire for power that magic grows. Dreamlight magic grows stronger through acts of friendship, love, and care. All right. Simple acts like removing night thorns or for forging a friendship with me. Gaze into the well and we'll discover the different tasks that will create more Dreamlight. But to fully embrace the potential of Dreamlight, you'll need to gather the royal tools that were lost during the forgetting. Remember, for some wizards, magic requires magical implements. You need those tools to save Dreamlight Valley. Mickey's been gardening in the valley since the forgetting. Perhaps he knows the whereabouts of the watering can and the shovel. I've already have the watering can. Let's see. Fishing. Yes, Goofy is very fond of fishing. He's sure to know where to find the lost fishing rod. Though I haven't heard from him since the stones blocked our path to the meadow in the south. Well, you find him, so I'll start there.
I couldn't have done better myself.
Use Dreamlight to restore the valley. Be active in the valley. Earn Dreamlight from the Dreamlight menu. Remove night thorns from castle entrance and other parts of the valley. All right. So, if I said village before, I think it said valley, but it is a village too. It technically is a village, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh, that's a lot of food. All right. Remove night thorns 100 and I did 139 already. Wow. So my duties is to sell meals, mine topazes, start discussions, pick up fruits. I can pick up fruits pretty easily. Collect star coins, 10,000 of them. Sell items. I can start conversations too, probably.
Well, hello.
Well, my word, you've pulled the pickaxe from the stone. And the look now that the enhanced pickaxe is in the hands of someone worthy again. The blasted darkness that hung over the valley has finally disappeared. Sorry. The blasted darkness that hung over the village has finally disappeared. Call me the hero of Dreamlight Valley. Just trying to help. What should I do next? Just trying to help. Which says marvelous things about your character. Yes. I see many great deeds in your future. So, in Dreamlight Valley, you can actually pick either good or bad sides. There's, like, villain characters. You can actually side with the villain characters and change the valley in this game, too. It's a pretty cool, interesting concept of actually having a choice of choosing the bad side for this game, too. So, it's very interesting. Not only will it help you find gems, but you can use it to break through rocks, stones, to explore the valley. Alright, so I'm going to get some topaz soon, I think. I see now that it's your destiny to bring great change to our valley. Or village. That says village. Alright, so they do use village and valley. Oh, wow. I'm going to read it too fast, and so I just said CV, and then I'm going to say valley or village. If I say those differently, I'm sorry. Just know I know which ones. I know those two words completely. I know the difference between those two words too. What kind of change? I like the village how it is. What do I do? Well, that's entirely in your hands.
Yes.
You're already started on your journey. Why become Why? Because of you, I'm remembering how Dreamlight Valley once was, how it can be in the future. We've lost so much, not just memories and tools, but magic and friendship too. Those of us who stayed when the forgetting began have been scattered. Some are even trapped. It's up to you to find them.
Off with you now. Lots to do, lots to do.
All right. So I think that this is good stopping point for the video right now. I'm going to definitely play Dreamlight Valley again. If you want to stay tuned with my gameplay of this game, highly recommend subscribing and following on Twitch. I stream it. And if you like this video, like it, comment, subscribe. And thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you want to play Dreamlight Valley for yourself, it is currently in early access. You need a Founders Edition pack for the game. It is currently in Xbox Game Pass. If you have that, that's even better. Xbox Game Pass works great on Xbox consoles or Windows 11. I found on Windows 10 does not work flawlessly. I ran into a lot of issues on there, but it's a very, very interesting game. I definitely will play it again, and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.